Hello guys, John500 here with another highlight video, and this is of the Vigero Masterclass Round 1. It's a 3-round championship, and we are racing on Sandy Showdown, a track I created specifically for this event. The track is mixed surface and we have to do 2 pit stops during the race. For every pit stop you have to wait 10 seconds. Stand still, so you'll see that later on. So in the start here, I'm the one who put out all the sticky bombs, so I went a little bit too fast with my car, slightly before the sticky bombs exploded, because there's a delay from when you actually explode them. And then so I hesitated a little bit, and that caused me to lose a position to my coming back. And yeah, generally, but honestly it was quite a good start. Didn't lose too much. A little bit of crashing there with some people running up in my back, so definitely a little bit of difficulty with the start, but that's what you gonna expect. The track is quite hard, to be fair, because it's the mixed surface thing, and then there's also quite a tight section, so it's interesting. There you see him rounding out on my inside, but I managed to keep the position, and but he's definitely putting a lot of pressure on me, and there I hit the barrier on the outside and lose 3 positions because of that. Big mistake, I really got that line wrong. But I'm still here fighting for it, so you see there Macy with his open door as like the small scumbag he is. And yeah, so here I tried to go on the outside to get a better run for this area here, but then I got hit in the back and almost spun out, so that allowed them to get a gap to me. So now I'm in 9th, so, and the start has been a little bit chaotic, if you ask me, as you may have seen. I'm down into 9th from 6th position. As you may see, I started in 5th position, but I should have started in 6th, but the person who was in 3rd didn't show up, so therefore I practically started in 5th, but then I lost a position right at the start, so I ended up in 6th after the first, and then I lost 3 positions because of my small mistake there. But now I'm just trying to do my best to fight for 9th position. So through this Sandy Shores area here, just trying to follow the guys and just try and capitalize on anything. But here, Matt Vielke, I think that was, got caught on that, and I got caught up with him, which causes me to lose 2 more positions, and now I'm down into 11th. So I'm not too interested in continuing on with this area here with all the people, so I decided to do my first pit stop here. So as you see, I stop at 108, and I can go at 118 of this lap. As you see, some other people also, this was the first lap you were able to do your pit stop, so a couple of people did it also. But now I have free air in front of me, and I have the possibility to really put down some good laps and try and make up some time that I lost during the scuffles on the first lap. And anyways, as you see, now I'm in 17th still, and I managed to catch up to the guys a little bit. And here, let's see, he goes wide, gets a bad exit, and that allows me to get up in front of him. I think that was Noram that I passed there. His forum tag is a little bit different, or I think he changed it to what his PSN is, but whatever. I got a good clean overtake there. Here you see that Dr. Peppers got caught up with something, and that allows me to have the speed on him through this section. And so I just follow him very tight. And if I'm not mistaken, he goes into the pits here, so that allows me to move up 2 positions actually, because there was someone already in the pits. So up into 14th, and as you see, I still have some air to breathe. So next section here, and you can see here that Shady Fruit goes into the barriers there, and that allows me to move up one more position. And also a spectator we had took his leave there. We actually had some problems during this race with a couple of trains spawning in, and I was told that's a problem with if we have people spectating, then trains can spawn in, and a couple of guys got caught up with some trains. I myself did not get caught up. I saw the train when I was driving down the side a couple of times, but still I never got any problems with it. It's definitely unfortunate when it happens, but yeah, what can you do about it? So right now I'm really getting held back by these guys and just trying to put as much pressure as I can on them, and just try and just keep on them and capitalize on any mistakes they do. Here I try to get up on the inside, but I didn't get enough up on the inside to go for the inside line, so I had to back off out of that. Then when I come up here, this section, Tiro gets a really bad oversteer, and that allows me to move up into 10th position. Or not Tiro, Drone Balls actually. I spoke to Drone Balls about it, and he said that it almost looked like I hit him, but I didn't hit him on his screen. It was all his mistakes, so everything good there. But here I go really wide, get a really bad section there that allows Drone Balls to move up in front of me again. But that won't last long. As you see here, both Tiro and Drone Balls get really bad situations through that section, and that allows me to move back up into 9th position. So I definitely recovered quite well from the pit stop, so definitely getting some places, and I can start putting some pressure on people. So here you see moving up, and there's just now one that is coming out of the pits, and I just managed to get up on his inside for the corner, and that allows me to move up into 8th position. Definitely a critical overtake right there, and I managed to get a position just barely from his pit stop. So definitely a close race between me and Mr. Boxman 1, who that person is. But definitely the pit stop game was quite nice in this event, and I really enjoyed it, like to try and manage them and also pick good places. I definitely think that I made a good choice to pit as early as I did to get out of the chaos of the first lap, and it helped me a lot, I would say. Here you see Shady Fruit lagging really bad with Horse Demo, and he disconnected. No, not Shady Fruit, it's Scooney, and he lagged out, and I'm now right on the back of Horse Demo, and I'm gonna try and do what I can with Horse Demo. As you see there, he gets a little bit of an oversteer, which allows me to get the speed on the straight, and since he's a little bit on the outside here, I have a little bit of leeway, so I get up beside him for this long straight. But there he decides to go into the pits, which allows me to move up into 6th place, so definitely really reaping the benefits of my early pit stop right now. And I've not made any mistakes yet, so I'm definitely in a good position, even though Mr. Boxman is definitely putting a lot of pressure on me from the back. And as you will on this section see him behind me again, as you see his light and his car there. So, and then I get this section really badly, but he hits the cactus on the outside there, which allows me to keep my position. But if he had gotten that turn perfectly, I don't think I would have been able to defend my position there. A little bit later on, you see Ratava here. We get a problem on the inside, and that allows me to move up into 5th position. Definitely doing very good now, but as you see on the minimap, the guys in front, the top 4, are really a long way ahead, and I was not sure how many of them had done any pit stops at this particular moment, but I couldn't do much more than drive. So a little later on here you see Mr. Boxman 1 is still really on my back, and here I get a really slow section to that corner, and that allows him to move up on the inside. Here I was positioning myself for a cutback, but he did a fantastic job actually of defending a cutback, and he allows him to move forward. Here I get a little bit of a better run through that, but then I oversteer at the exit, and that allows him to keep his position. Very good fight there with Mr. Boxman, but he definitely got the better of me in that section. So definitely interesting to see how everything works out. So there you see, we had some problem, as I said, with spectators coming in, and it caused a lot of issues. But there you see a lapping of Kobo. Kobo had all kinds of issues during this race, and he was one of the first guys, I think, to get caught up with the train on the second lap or anything, and he also had problems with the car. So, but here comes the first mistake of the night, and that actually causes me to lose my position to Dr. Peppers. Very unfortunate there, but you know, I was really tired actually, so I was surprised that I didn't choke before half the race had gone. And yeah, so lost the position there, unfortunate, but what can you do about it? So here you see someone has gone into the pits, and that allows me to move back up into 6th position. So I'm in a very good position right now actually. Still 6th up. My goal for this race was just to finish top 10, because I hadn't really put it on any practice. I was really rusty, I hadn't been racing for a long while. My studies have definitely been keeping me very busy. But there you see choke number 2 of the race. Definitely that one didn't cause me to lose any positions like immediately, but I definitely think it caused me to lose positions in the what do you call it, in the pit stop game. But yeah, what can you do about it? The tiredness was definitely setting in after half the race. So now you see we're already 50 minutes into it, and here I decide my car was feeling a little bit weird after that last incident, so I decided to do my second pit stop right here. As you see, I stopped at 104, and I'm gonna be leaving at 114. But there I lose 1 position, and also there's one more person to come up here. As I leave the pits, another person comes up, and I drop down into 8th position, losing 2 positions at the pit stop. Unfortunate, but at least I have a chance to try and fight, because the guy in front is not that far away. As you see, I've managed to build up a little bit of a gap here, and then I make a mistake here. I hit the inside of the barrier and go out into the 3 branches over there. And that's pretty much the end of it. Like the guy behind me is too far behind to catch up, and the guy in front is too far for me to catch up to him. So I'm gonna be finishing this race in 8th position, which is actually quite good considering my goal was top 10, and I managed to do that. So I'm definitely quite happy with this race, considering how little practice I had put in and how little racing I've done. Here you see a train incident on the right there with the train spawning in. We had some spectators versus the end of the race, and I also think that Tiro Wee got caught up with the train once here at the end of the race, but it didn't cost him any positions, luckily. In the end, Ishan picked up the win, and he definitely deserved it. A very dominant performance from him, absolutely fantastically done. So as you will see, he definitely had quite a long lead throughout the entire race, and he pretty much kept the race throughout the entire thing. We had a lot of people that actually had been drafted to be in the grid quite high before Ishan, so he got a couple of free positions to actually make something done. But he definitely worked very well for that position, and definitely congrats to him. Do you see my coming back finished in 2nd, Macy finished in 3rd, and Matt Vielke in 4th, and so on. So as you see here, I'm coming up to the last corner here. So definitely, I think the race was nice, and I did really well. I had a lot of fun also, so I'm really happy with my performance. So anyways guys, I'll link the thread and everything with the points and everything through the description. And thank you for everyone who was there racing. I had a lot of fun. And also thank you guys for watching this highlight video, and I will see you next time.